They're off. Racing away in our opener, then we go over 1,200 meters in this apprentice contest. Good start made on the inside by Makasabi, right up there, but got shuffled back actually as a result of some of those charging forwards. Deem Alanea has zoomed off and clear, managed to get over and bag the rail, did very well to get there. Fury's bang up there as well, the silver colours, and also Sanabik not far away. Up on their outside is Till Alfard. Spot the red cap racing in fourth. On the turn round towards home, Barker Al Jahara is next in the field, races in advance of Makasabi and Sur Al Kuwait, who's tracking Janei. On the outside of rivals as well, the yellow cap of Tilda is back through them as they're about to level for the line. Heading then towards the final 400, it's Deem Alanea. Did really well to get to the lead, but is now being strongly pressed by Fury as they go close home, and that horse has taken off. Fury goes to the lead. Barker Al Jahara runs on into second place. They're stacking. Here's Sur Al Kuwait right down the centre from well off the pace. Fury leads the way. Barker Al Jahara and Sur Al Kuwait are coming. Here is the line. Fury might have just done enough. They're off. Eventually away, and again we're over 1,200 meters for this restricted win event, and no more than 2 previous victories. From the stalls, Indiana B was one of the slowest to gather stride. Whitecap is dropping to the back end of the field, and also Pastime missed it in the green and will be in that rear division. Ben Hamrash got a good start on the inside. Cheap Pieces and Noseband. Bang up there with Sayaf also handy, and wider of those is Shanko in the striped jacket. They comprise the leading 3. Into the turn they go then. Just in behind them, Not For Profit follows. Is niggled at a bit though, blue and white colours. On the inside, Cupid's Charismatic Cutie is trying to get through in the yellow and blue colours, and also just trying to pick up is You Saw Brigadoon in maroon with the white cap. Azizan's on the improve up on the outside of rivals, is being tracked into the straight by Arsa, the big priced favourite. A very short odds, has got a lot of ground to make up as they head with 200 metres to go. It's Sayaf who's taken over. Goes on by a length and a half here. Moves in advance of Shanko. They're followed by Azizan in third. The favourites well cooked here as they go close home. It's going to be Sayaf who's going to win this and win it very easily indeed. Hard held, I think. Sayaf goes on to score. They're off. Racing away, Badi Al Cham had a very awkward start, was a little up in the air. Jalmood also missed it, was slow to begin for this Arabian handicap. Good starts made though by Bakir and Munir. They're one of the first pairs to go as they work their way to the end of the first couple of 100 meters. Zoko is also bang up there down towards the running rail, the black and yellow, and has done well to tack on over. Another runner going forwards and in between horses is Masanita, and that one is probably going to have a slot into second or third place. So settling themselves out in advance of the field, then on the running rail, it's Zoko who probably just has it. Right there is Masanisa and Bakir in the dark green silks. On their outside, the black colours of Munir's leaning down a bit now to get closer. Kafifa is following, is right there for the Gaitan team. It's up into fourth place, moving quite purposefully. Al Muzan's now trying to improve as well, travelling up with a bit of a good-looking effort as they go for home. Kazaz is trapped out wide, but also tries to get rolling. Asuwan is one of the next in line for the judge. They're about to level then at the top of the straight. Bakir with Munir. These are the first 2 now. Al Muzan on the inside has continued to travel very strongly throughout the contest. Kafifa is in behind them in fourth and firmly ridden as they level and drive to the final 300. So Al Muzan on the inside. Morales has held this runner together, but still shows the way by a length and a half. Over Bakir and Kafifa, who's rallying rather strongly now, heading inside the final 200. Here comes Kafifa, trying to get past over the top, and is doing just that close to home. Bakir in second, back in third is Al Musen, and responding well to pressure, Kafifa has won. And off, racing away to a ragged start, very slow, was Woodman from that inside position. Missed it by a good 3 or 4 lengths and will be a little bit tailed off at the back end of the field. Amte is also dropping backwards early, as is Abu Hamra in a maroon and white jacket. In contrast, it's Carrejon who goes forwards here, will go on to lead the white cap, poking out ahead and goes on by more than a length. Sima and half Albertina also in a handy role, and right behind them is Noah as well. Next wave of runners includes Tomahawk. They're very well fanned out, aren't they, here from right to left? There would be several bunching for similar positions as they cross over and onto the full racecourse proper. Down to the inside, Carreon leads the way. Leading up here by about a length or so, Half's Albertine is in second position. Right behind them, Noah is still banged there. Tomahawk is also very much involved. They continue to fan awfully wide onto the course, continuing to the exit of the far side. Looking a little bit deeper here now, 1 or 2 starting to get involved. Dedan is just off the pace. Foray on the outside is coming. The half jacket is into about third position. He's being tracked there by Sananura, who's also caught rather wide. Anud Al Moghtara is coming. Red jacket, white epaulets, is now into about fifth position on the turn. Around that turn in company with Defender. But up top here, it is Noah. Noah leads for home. The white and green has gone on and away by 2 lengths. Shows up on the turning point from Faray in second. Anud Al Moghtara is in third. Now Dadan is picking up the white and green, but again is lugging left as he's shown in previous races. Heading to the final 200 meters. Will they get to Noah? Noah still leads the way. Leads up by a length and a half. Foray and Dadan are both coming. Dadan has not helped the rider, but is finishing off with a real strong effort over the top here. Dadan is going to get there by the looks of it. Not easy, but has ground out victory. Dadan wins. They're off. Racing away. Bit of an awkward start for Mujtaz. Ospina's body weight shifting a little to one side as the starter let them go for this maiden over 2,000 meters. Good beginning by Sam Algarif. Red cap, red noseband right down to the inside. Tharban is also bang up there with Well Without Love and also Combat Power. The well punted international markets, Combat Power in the front wave of 4 or 5. In between horses as well, Al Albani is trying to get going as they work their way towards the intersection of the courses. So on to the course proper now. It is Combat Power who may just have the head in front here. La Garabar is right up there. Well Without Love, also another handy runner. Al Albani, another in that front wave, the blue colours, as they work themselves midway down the back straight. Looking out wider onto the race course, Bidea Kia is trying to get forwards, got the cross belts on the jacket. Black colours, white cap is about 5 deep here as Al Albani continues to have the advantage with Combat Power. Well Without Love is still in behind. Bat Hill is bang there as well, just being pushed along. Bat Hill actually got a handful behind at this stage. Around the turning point then, Lahab is into third, red jacket with the white cross belts, and is being followed by Manwek, who's trying to pick up as well, the white and green silks. And another one picking up a bit is Matt Nuke, spot the blue cap, who's trying to improve behind the leading wave. But look at this leader, Al Albani, is on the turn for home and is away by 4. Al Albani has gone away impressively on the bend for home. Lahab in second. Then Mushtaz and also Manwek, who will try and rally a bit in the closing stages. But with 200 meters to go, they're going to do something to stop Al Albani here, who's about 5-6 clear over the finishing Mushtaz, who moves into second place on the run-in. But it's a remote second, and they're nowhere near good enough for Al Albani, who's off the mark in impressive fashion. From on high as the gates crash back and they're away in race 6. This award event over 1,800 meters. A little bit awkward from the starting source was Wafi Along, and it's going to be towards the back end of the field early. Also, Anzay, 2 horses, another one dropping right to the tail of the field. Again, fanned very well across the course, but Yatafel is bang up there. International favourite is right there on the outside of horses. Muhibukum is another one handy. Al Rajay is another in a prominent role. So settling fully into their strides. Yatafel hasn't charged to the lead, but is certainly up there to the outside. But it will just be Muhibukum in the light blue who has the narrow lead. Al Rajay on the inside of that rival. And also Aish Bladi. There's another one bang there. The black and white colours on the fence. Looking to improve a little bit wider around his mid-ruck, and also another one starting to pick up a bit wider now is Parlance, another one getting into that wave. They're well stacked here. There'll be no more than about 7 or 8 lengths front to back as they take the turn out of the far side, but are there any travelling better than Yatafel? The white colours, green cap in the centre. On the inside, pushed along now, is the purple jacket of Al Rajay. Still going with this leader is Parlance, the light blue and red colours. They're being followed by Fell, who may pick up some pieces here. Has inherited 4th place on the turn, but it is the market leader, the international favourite, Yatafel, who leads them on in. Goes away by 2 or 3 lengths now, and is really starting to try and open up. Parlance in second. Fell follows, and he's still trying to run on. Al Saik is another one closing down the outside, but heading to the final 100. It is Yatafel in front and in a different league. It's going to be a 4th career success for Yatafel. Was too good today. They're off. Racing away in the JCSA award contest over 1,600 metres. Altaweedy didn't get the best of breaks, actually. Check jacket, yellow cap is towards the back of the field early on. Also towards the tail is Lawajan, back to the inside, predominantly white colours. On settling down, though, it's Malafek, the spotted silks, and also going forwards is Min Al-Shakirin, and that runner will go on past to show up by about a length early on. A wider yellow cap Al Gaddaf is handy, and even deeper still, Edafar. White silks the green cap, Camilo Ospina, another one to be bang up there. They're followed by the usual front runner. Couldn't get to the pace today. That is Shagmoom Al-Kir, who sits in 5th. On the outside of that rival is Mostahish, who's in a combination of blue and red. On this turn back towards home. Up top then Al Gaddaf continues to pressure Min Al-Shakirin. They're being followed by an improving Shagmoom Al-Kia. Wider still as well, Mostahish is starting to get involved. Right in behind horses as well, Edafar has a bit of a squeak. One of the closest now starting to come is Al Wahif, the green colours picking off rivals. 1 or 2 starting to pick up from the tail end of the field. Wardat Al Maidin is also trying to finish down the centre. Right, closing stages. Here we go. It is Mostahish who's ahead. Leads by about a length, but could be vulnerable. Al Wahif is picking this rival up. They're then followed by Shagmoom Al-Kia. Drifting off a true line is Mostahish. has been all over the course, is lugging down on top of Al Wahif, but Al Wahif has found just enough. They're off. Runners sent on their way, dashing here over the 1400 in this auction event. Very slow to get going was Al Fuz. Check jacket drops to the back of the field. Al Tirat Al Jabal also missed it. A really smart start by Makatip, though, down to the inside, yellow and green, the first one to go. Halar is also right up there, though, the long odds on international favourite, up there with a Lamia as well, sandwiched between rivals. On the outside, the yellow cap next is Lily Nation. They're being followed by Ukt Al Houston, who's in a combo of black and white and races in fifth position. To the inside, Nawira is next in the field, and they're being tracked through by Al Jude, who's caught a bit wide on the course. Back to the inside is Kafira, who tries to get through, is tracking a few rivals, is being preceded by Lazurdi as they go into the turn. Up at the head of affairs, it's now Halar who comes through to take it up. Halar's gone on, moves past Alamia into second, giving way one or two swiftly, the pacemakers. Lily Nation back in third, dropping out Makatib. Trying to pick up a bit is Sultanat Al Hijaz, but up top here, Halar is away and gone. It's clear by 6 or 7. It's going to be another sparkling performance by this filly. She's going to rack up a fourth career success. Halar for Fahad Al Faradi does it again and does it in style. Gates crash back. Off we go. They're away. Very awkward to start on the outside. Admiral first was a little bit side on as the starter let them go, and also a bit slow was Samo to the outside, but is rushing up and between rivals. Very smartly to get going though was Faz Al Wagga, and is crossing over the dark blue cap and is powering on and away by about 3 or 4 lengths. Giving chase is Besht Alekem, races in advance of an improving Samo, and also Ocean Cruiser. Light blue colours is bang in between that pair. Emblem Desert's involved in the next wave of runners. Red and yellow as Zuhal is up on the outside. Also trapped quite wide is Abu Al Bashea in white, yellow and white and green colours. Back on the inside, Mashur is also trying to burrow through, but this warm order is coming under a bit of pressure to try and close. He's in about 6th place now as they start the turn for home. Besht Alekem has come through to take it up. Goes on by half a length. On the outside, Samo's travelled up powerfully. Behind them, giving way is Faz Al Ghua. On the outside of those, Ocean Cruiser. Now Mashur is trying to run on for pressure. Abu Al Bashea is still there on the outside as they're about to level now. Heading to the final 300. The leaders all over the place. Besht Alekem looking rather weary. Ocean Cruisers now coming alongside. Still there on the outside is Mashur, continues to chip away. Here is Damis from the back of the field, the green colours, and also finishing is Alaham, but it's Mashur who's got to the lead. Leads by 2 now over Damis. It was hard work, but Mashur has won. They're off. 1,200 metres for the Sprint Championship Cup. Very awkward to start was Mr. Grizu. Surely chance blown. Was 3 or 4 lengths off the back of them. Kabara Al Jazra also not the best away. Kazwarat Al Khaladir got a terrific start. He's already getting across here. He's going to get right over to the rail to lead up, so he's bagged it. Ghazi Al Zaman now has to tug back into second or third, with the on the outside Jarara Athbar improving. They're followed by Turkey Al Khalidi, who's got the black cap on and is back in fourth position. Next in the field is Mutahed Al Khaladir, who's racing there on the inside running rail. Start to improve is Amir Al Cham. Spot the white cap round the outside of horses. Also going deeper out to try and improve his Awamir as they turn to the top of the straight. Because Warat Al Khaladir is being committed, trying to see off Jara Al Athbar. To the outside of those, Turkey Al Khaladir and also Ghazi Al Zaman are both trying to improve. Because Warat Al Khaladir now with Turkey Al Khaladir finishing off, heading inside the final 200. Turkey Al Khaladir has got the lead, has moved past Kazwarat Al Khaladir. Jade Dufast is the late closer, coming strongly, but Turkey Al Khaladir has done enough. They're off. Racing away here over 1,600 meters in the North America Cup. A bit awkward to go was Mutashib, who will drop towards the back end of the field. Also, quite slow early is Astaroth, black jacket with the white diamond. In contrast, Power of Beauty was very much first into stride. Saudi Empire also bang up there and tanking along. Monchoir on the outside, the white cat wants a slice of the early action as well. Settling down then, Monchoir coming on over with Power of Beauty. There followed by Saudi Empire third. Azilio is close up as well and racing in fourth. Or Maddox Brown is next in the field. Then Final Destination, who's called out wide, is out wide with Manisita Doro a little bit deeper as well. Back to midfield to find Groom, and Time Nudged is in company, as is also Bleak, who's out wide. Back down the pack, the likes of New Pursuit and Nordic Lights have a lot to do. Also out the back end is Boundless Ocean. They're on the left-handed turn for home. Monchoir out in front leading the way, shows up by a length. Over in second, Power of Beauty. Saudi Empire is in third. Then Final Destination is now taking aim at the leading trio. The first four start to try and skip clear. Down to the inside, trying to pick up a bit from the tail end is Groom, working their way towards the final 200. Power of Beauty leads up by 3 parts of a length, trying to see off the challengers. Saudi Empire, Final Destination, little between the front three, driving close home. Saudi Empire just edging on from Final Destination and Power of Beauty. It's Saudi Empire to lift the North American Cup. They're off. Racing away over 1,600 meters in the 2000 championship, the local 2000 guineas. One or two a little bit awkward into their stride. A little bit outpaced early was Yufi Cook Allah, who's being niggled to try and get forwards. There's quite a charge on for the early lead with Ajwadi on the outside, bang up there, and also Burkan is racing forwards. Down to the rail, Finbar Fury is going to get through to be a front runner as well. They're then followed by Yufi Cook Allah, who's racing in about fourth position. To the outside is Salam Al-Kir in company out wider with Al Mottahed, the red sleeves and cap. That runner is followed by Veiled Illusion. Next in the field is Nermeen, who's in the centre of rivals, races in company with Nonsense. On the inside, the green sleeves and cap is Yadar. Back down the field at this stage to find South Army. Also, plenty of work to do for Saudi Neom. Another one outpaced is Karam Alanea as they head into the turn. Up top, it's the red cap of Ajwadi, leading them for home in the 2000 guineas over Salam Al-Khair, who's moving up to produce an effort. Here comes Al Mottahed right in behind them and now starting to pull out to close. Not too many coming from off the pace. Trying to pick up a bit now is Yadar. Down the wide outside, Saudi Neon is starting to fly home from the back of the field, but it's Al Mottahed has gone on past, goes away from Ashdwadi. Then comes Salam Al Kir in the fast finishing Saudi Neon back in fourth, but up to the line, it's Al Mottahed who's right back on song and will land the 2000 championship. Al Mottahed, the winner.